Here I'm going to go over my final project presentation, go over kind of what went into it and the process of going through the project. First off, I chose to go with a website simply because I've been in the field for a little while and I already have my CSCS certification. There were some other certifications that were interesting, but right now, at a point career wise, I've essentially needed a website for some time for business purposes. And so I kind of took, although the project deliverable won't be specifically for business purposes, uh, it'll eventually transition to that with regards to the website. So I kind of took this as an opportunity to essentially force myself to finally create a website instead of just utilizing Twitter or word of mouth to eventually push out different products. But for the project deliverable, so to speak, there's going to be a training section that discusses various topics with regards to youth athletic development. And one of them is reducing the risk of injury in youth athletes regarding proper landing mechanics. And in there, you'll see there's some different videos, different uh, techniques and tools athletes can use and coaches can use to help reduce the risk of injury with regarding different landing mechanics. Uh, the importance of proper strength training for the youth athlete, and then there'll be a practical meal planning for the youth athlete as well. And that's the project deliverable content, the business content. Like I said, it's going to serve eventually for a landing page for my business, which I program for schools that do not have access to a certified strength coach. I provide a service where I deliver it through Team Builder directly to the coaches and athletes' phone, a sound program based on scientific principles for whatever sport they may be in. And then I work with a couple different colleges and then several different high schools throughout the United States. That's a side business in addition to running the strength and conditioning program at our school and being assistant athletic director. Lessons learned. The biggest one by far, not even close, and I should have known this from undergrad and just general being an adult. Do not procrastinate. I procrastinated probably as long as possible, but eventually got into a groove and kind of started getting things done. We're going to look at the preview of the website. The official website's not officially done. I got a couple things I got to clean up before that's actually due. And get out of your comfort zone. Like I said, I'm not very technologically advanced. I have no knowledge of website design, but doing this project forced me to get out of my comfort zone and get something done that I've needed to get done for a long time. And then also, when putting material out, for athletes, coaches, and parents that may not have the scientific background, it's important to put it in a way and be able to relate it that they can understand it simply. Yes, we need to know the scientific background behind it and why, but the parent or athlete doesn't necessarily have to know all that information. They may just want to know, why is this beneficial? So being able to conduct yourself as a professional, but also being able to relate the material in a simple manner is huge for parents and athletes. And then one of the biggest reasons I did it, aside from needing one later on down the line for business purposes, is to educate parents and athletes on strength training. There's so many different misconceptions and skewed ideas about the training of athletes and about the training of youth athletes out there, and we can complain about it all we want, but it's without providing a solution, there's really no need to complain. So it'll serve as a way to educate parents and athletes and guide their training going forward. And then also it provides somewhat access to a certified strength coach as a resource for schools and athletes who do not have one. And hurdles, like I said, the biggest one was complete lack of website design knowledge. I have no idea about it, and you'll be able to tell on the preview there's some things I got to clean up that kind of emphasize that lack of website design knowledge. So we'll go take a look right now. All right, so this is the landing page. I got to clean up this logo here, make it fit better. But William Smith Performance, practical programming for the youth athlete. Here is where there'll be various different small products people can purchase. Here's a quick about me section so they know who's here. Here's a client testimonial from Bethel College, just so athletes and parents know, what's this person's background, and also what kind of results can they help me or my athlete, student, or son or daughter achieve. And as for the project deliverable, it didn't need to be based just solely around business, as was pointed in the guidelines. Here is 2 of the posts that's going to talk about the single leg jumping and landing variations, and then strength training for the youth athlete. So we'll just look at those quickly. Again, still some things I need to clean up, but just kind of wanted to showcase these different things. Should have the video. Okay, yeah. And so for each single leg landing variation, there's a video of either our athletes or a video off YouTube of the drill being completed. I had all these movements on video with our athletes or myself, but I dropped my phone out of a deer stand and lost a bunch of stuff. So there's one of the blog posts. I'm going to add more to it before the due date. Like I said, procrastination. And then here's a quick post on strength training for the youth athlete. Again, got to clean up some citations and things like that. Then also it'll serve as a means for individual remote programming or custom programming for colleges and high schools. Really going forward, that's it. That's my presentation and discussion with regards to the project. Look forward to learning from everybody else's projects, and appreciate the opportunity in this program to grow as a professional on the strength and conditioning side of things, and then also really on the business side of things. I've enjoyed the program. Looking forward to being done and having some downtime with regards to that, so I can get back to kind of reading and stuff for fun rather than for having to get things done and being on quite such a timetable. But look forward to it and appreciate it. Thank you.